Coach, you said after the last game that Scotty Reynolds couldn't really be contained. We got 24 today, but only 5 in the first half. You guys built up that big lead. What did you do to contain as much as you could?
It's a 40-minute game, though. And so just because, the other day we had the kid that had been 8 or 9 at halftime, it's a 40-minute game. You're not going to be able to slow Scotty down. The answer's the same that I gave up at Villanova a couple of weeks ago. He's too good of a player. He's too experienced of a player, and they collectively do too good of a job to get him shots. So I think he was just, he didn't force anything in the first half. He came out in the second half clearly, right from the gate, from the beginning, decided to be more aggressive, and he was successful, extremely successful.
John, when Chris picked up his fourth foul, it was a 6-minute stretch where he didn't play to maintain your lead. What was the key there to making your adjustment?
Well, I've said that, we have good players in the locker room. And so what was the key? I think the key was the 3 guys behind me controlled the game. And so, if Chris was in foul trouble today, maybe them another time, but the guys behind me did a very good job of just controlling the flow of the game.
Could you talk about the energy and intensity level that your team played with out of the gate, particularly contrasted to 3 weeks ago up there at Philadelphia?
I think we played with energy out of the gate up there. We had too many turnovers.
Okay.
I think the turnovers in the first half, and that's one thing. We had too many today, too, to tell you the truth. But, we just wanted to, we felt up there. Early in the first half, we dug a hole for ourselves because we turned the ball over, which led to too many transition baskets for them. We thought we'd get them in the half court. We might have a chance to have some success in just making the early points.
John, your ability for this team to go inside out to go to great, and then you've got guys in the wing that can threes, obviously very difficult to defend against. When they get it going like this, is this about as well as you've seen today?
Was tonight about as well as, I'm not sure about that, but I'm confident that it's not as well as they're going to do it. And that's who we are. We have good players. We have unselfish players. And everyone, probably just about every post-game press conference, said they've done a terrific job of helping each other and making sure the right person gets the shots within our offense. And it's an extremely unselfish group, and they're doing a good job of helping each other.
Coach, what did you think about the crowd and all? Oh, sorry. Hi. What did you think about the crowd and all the people that came out today?
It was unbelievable. I mean, we're in what we all been listening to for the last, the biggest storm since the Knickerbocker storm in the 1920s. That's what they told us. I heard some more.
What is that?
And for everyone to come out, I mean, it's truly appreciated. I mean, we feed off of our crowd, and for everyone to make the effort to get down here. On behalf of our team, our institution, we want to thank them. We thought about trying to figure, okay, can we reschedule this game? Just because you're worried about the fans and everyone's safety. There was literally no date where it would work, so they were in town. We came downtown last night. The officials were here, but it's unbelievable to answer your question, and truly appreciate it. And everyone that made it. I hope everyone can get home safely, but it was great. The fans were great.
John, what was more impressive to you, how efficient Jason and Austin were from the field, or how they were able to, break that Villanova press when Chris fouled out of the game so efficiently?
What was more, I don't know whether it's degrees of which was, whether you ranked one or the other. I mean, but they're good ball players, and it's as simple as that. And so, their press. Villanova is a very good team. State the obvious. Villanova, can hurt you in so many different ways because they spread you out. And they usually have 4 and sometimes 5 guys on the court that not only can make a shot, but also can get to the basket. They, much like us, are an extremely unselfish team. As much as Scotty is the focal point, he does a good job. And just with him, I said this before the game. I can't remember whether I said this in here. You look at the difference in Scotty from freshman year, where he was chucking up a lot of shots, scoring a lot of points, to this year, where he's still scoring a lot of points. It's just the quality of his shots are different, along with the understanding of when to get my teammates involved. And so they put pressure on me because they can score so many different ways. But I think our guys, did a good job at the offensive end of handling their pressure, and did a good job at the defensive end of communicating and supporting each other.
Did you think Austin and Jason were taking quality shots that you would say, Scotty, that's now? I mean, did you?
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no doubt about that. We were taking the chance. We're getting and taking the chance.
Questions for the players?
Jason, at what point did you know you sort of couldn't miss, or really know that you had a good feel for the basket? Was it the first shot, or?
I think it was after the first couple of shots. You know, you get that groove and you just feel like you can't miss. So yeah, I think it was after the first couple of shots.
This is for any or all of the players. What you guys thought of the crowd, and if you were surprised to see that many people come out?
I was very surprised to see them come out. I didn't think there was going to be a lot of people here, but them being here, you know, really helps us out. Really brings a lot of energy to our game.
Austin, as Coach was talking about you guys being unselfish, sometimes it's a quality that gets lost these days in basketball. People like to be on the highs. What is it about your team that lends itself to really? There were a couple of plays where I saw there were 3 swing passes and bam, there's Jason wide open.
If we know that we're not like our team, we're not trying to force anything. So if we know we don't have opportunity to do something, we're not gonna force it. We look for the next person. Pretty much we think about the next pass, something like that.
Is that because Coach throws that into every day?
He does, and also our team.
Also, what does it say about the team responding today after your last game?
It says a lot. It says that we can beat almost every team in the country. It says that right there. Just the way we played today.
You guys talked about whether this was going to be a statement game. Does it feel like you guys made a statement?
Did we talk about that?
Yes, or the other day at when we had the press conference.
One of them said that this is going to be a statement game.
We were asking about statement games.
They insisted it was a statement game. I want to get I'm clear what happened. How that went. Okay,
I'm pretty
sorry.
sure most of them said it's another game, the next game. But did it feel like you guys made a statement today?
Man, it's just another game.
If Coach wasn't here, did it feel like it's a statement game?
It's just another game. Just want to come out and play hard. Play as a team and just come out with the victory.
Coach, to phrase that differently, what was the significance of this victory to you and to your team being number 2 in the country?
No, the significance was it's our next league game. The significance was we had a very disappointing game in the middle of the week, and so just to come back and win. Every game is important. At the end of the day, is this game going to be more important than the game we have next? It's a league game. Every team is well coached. Every team is extremely talented. And the significance was we won. The significance. If you want to start talking about significance relative to this game, I mean, your first line of question is the number of fans that came out and supported us is almost as big a story as anything in these conditions. But it was. I mean, it's a good win against a very good team. It's a well-coached team, but it's a league win. We're the best league in the country, so every league win is special.
But what about in terms of momentum, the simple fact that your team has not lost 2 in a row, that it has followed every loss with a win?
We're trying to eliminate that one loss.
Well, granted, but there's no slide, nothing seems to be spiraling in a bad way if things don't go well in one game. Isn't that significant? Say what?
Nothing, we're just talking about you.
I mean,
Is that significant? It's always significant to win the next game. It's just, that's the truth. It's just as significant that we, after having a good win, that we go up and play well and win the next game. So is that significant that we bounce back after a loss? Yes. Is it just as significant that we play well after a win? Yes. Because you can't. You've heard me say this. You can't get too high after a very good win. You can't get too low after a disappointing loss. Like, that's just not me rambling up here. That's how you have to approach it in this league.
Greg, how good is your team?
How would you ask?
How good is your team?
Oh, that's just me. It was he.
No, that's good.
They say good as we want to be. Coach always stressed that, in games, it's always about us. Other teams are going to do things, and different things can happen. But it's what we do that's going to make a difference in every game. And I think question to that, the answer to that question is, you know, we're good as who we want to be. That's good.
Is that